So the question is, in meditation, we go through everything in the universe is energy and vibration. In meditation, we go through different levels of vibrations, energy, or what is meditation all about? Okay. So you can consider meditation has two dimensions. One is called energy dimension, or Shakti Darshana, and consciousness dimension called Shiva Darshana or Atma Darshana. Energy level dimension is called Shakti Darshana, like Kundalini and all those things come in that path, pranayama, yoga, and all at energy level. And at the consciousness level, self-awareness, self-enquiry, all those things called consciousness level. So typically, what happens is we are at a certain energy level, vibrations, all of us are. Okay. Not just physically. So you are at certain vibration level, he is at certain vibration level, I am at certain vibration, depending on our spiritual evolution. At the lower level vibrations, people can be at lower level vibrations. Okay, where there's anger, fear, jealousy, hatred, or slightly higher level vibration where there's a love, compassion. They're higher level vibrations, service, right? So lower level vibrations are contraction of consciousness. The consciousness becomes smaller and smaller. At higher level vibration, consciousness starts expanding. Understand? It's like you can imagine. You can just like imagine a pyramid. So lower part of pyramid, there is a conscious energy is lower frequency. The higher part of pyramid is higher vibration, expansion. So if you put see at the bottom of the pyramid, there's all emotions are there. Okay. For example, fear is there. The moment your fear is there, your consciousness starts shrinking. I feel small. I'm afraid. The moment love is there, the consciousness starts expanding. Understand? The moment service is there, the consciousness starts expanding. The moment selfishness is there, the consciousness starts contracting. So the higher the frequency, the consciousness starts feeling expanding. The lower the frequency, consciousness is shrinking. Not that consciousness is shrinking, it appears to be limited. It's not that consciousness doesn't shrink or change. It appears to be limited by experience. So the mind, our mind, which is a part of the time and space and creation, operates with the frequency. Okay. Yes. So the question is, what is spiritual journey? For a person who is a spiritual journey, there's no journey. You are already Shiva. But I can't recognize I'm Shiva. Okay. I'm not able to recognize I'm Shiva. Yeah. Because my mind is operating at a lower frequency. Oh, I'm suffering every day. How can I be Shiva? Okay. I'm not happy. How I can be Shiva? So what happens is for many people, the journey starts from moving from a lower consciousness, lower frequency to higher frequency. A journey is there. In reality, there's no journey because you are already that. Your instrument called mind is giving a confusion, saying that I am trapped in a lower level. The mind creates a dream. Understand? It's ultimately what we experience in life is nothing but mind. So mind is operating at lower frequency. You feel you're suffering. Even if somebody comes and tells you are God, you are Brahman, you can't accept it. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. It's like a poor man. So no, you're a son of a very rich man. You will not accept it. I'm a beggar, he'll say. So first, for many people, a journey starts from lower lower frequency to higher and higher frequency.
Can I just have a question? Sorry to interrupt.
No problem.
But when you're saying the frequency is this, and the journey starts from a lower level to a higher level. Is this directly related to the chakras also?
Yeah.
Or Muladhara or
Yeah.
Swadhisthana?
It is the from lower frequency to higher frequency vibration. It is also related to chakras. Okay, it's energy centers in our body. Your question is energy movement from lower center to higher center or lower frequency to higher frequency. Is it related to awakening of chakras? Yes, it's related to awakening of chakras. At animal kingdom level, the highest chakra they have is Muladhara. Okay. The highest chakra for animals is Muladhara. That means they are at the survival level.
Right.
For human beings, highest chakra is Sahasrara. You can go to highest level.
Right.
So the spiritual journey is also related to awakening of chakras at a higher different frequency. See, this is a yogic view of life. I'm speaking of from yogic point of view. It's awakening of chakras is related to Muladhara, Swadhisthana, higher and higher frequency. At Muladhara chakra, person is stuck in survival mode. Okay. When it comes to Swadhisthana chakra, he is more loving and compassionate. When it goes to Atma chakra, he gets more clarity. When it goes to Sahasrara, he gets enlightened. So they're higher and higher frequency. It's related to Kundalini awakening also, the spiritual journey. Okay. So human being is a very specific this thing. Human beings, body of human being is a product of evolution. From all animal lives, we have come to human life. Human body is most advanced in the universe. Creation.
Yes.
So what is the lowest level for animals becomes the starting point for human being. What is the highest level for animal? Muladhara becomes the starting point human being. So most of the people live still in animal, most of the human beings still live in the animal life. And some of them can start moving upwards in journey by developing divine qualities. So this divine quality means love, compassion, service. These are divine qualities. This is the spiritual journey, upward movement. Okay. It also related to chakras, energy centers in our body. And also energy centers, many of them will not fully open up. Partial opening up, full opening up, little bit opening up, like that. Depending on that personality blooms. Understand? I'm saying chakras are there, but the chakras will open up fully or partially, depends on that. So the energy blockages cause person to get stuck in a certain level also. Some people are very angry. Some people are they go through what they call survival. I have to survive. So their energy stuck at that level. The spiritual journey is releasing the energy to the higher center. So that's where a lot of spiritual practices come into picture. Karma yoga, service, then upasana, puja. They're all releasing the energy to higher and higher centers. Awakening. Okay. So now the question is, your question was, the spiritual journey is related to higher and higher vibrations from animal life, which is lower level vibration, to a divine life, which involves divine qualities, is spiritual journey. Then finally, realizing I am Brahman is going beyond this journey. That means is Sahasrara, opening up. So in a way, we can say we have three gunas: tamoguna, rajoguna, sattoguna.
Yes.
So tamoguna is laziness, dullness, and emotional disturbance. Spiritual journey is from moving from tamoguna to rajoguna, which is activity, then gradually moving to sattoguna, which is actually silence and knowledge. Then going beyond this guna is spiritual journey. So now, theoretically, there's no spiritual journey because you are already that. you are already you are there.
You're not aware.
You are not aware of that. So entire spiritual journey is becoming more and more aware of our nature, more and more developing qualities which will make our mind peaceful, more and more recognizing our true nature in that peace of mind.
Hence, it's called self-realization.
Self-realization. Okay. There's a two parts to spiritual journey. One is called sadhana or spiritual practice. And then shodhana, search. Sadhana involves a journey, which involves karma yoga, service, puja, all those yogic practice. It involves journey. It involves time and space. Shodhana is search. Who am I? Reality, Shodhana doesn't require sadhana, but practically it requires. Inquire who you are, you can be free because you are already that. But what happens is the mind is stuck in lower frequencies, lower vibrations. That's where to get out of the get the mind from that lower frequency, you need a sadhana.
Sadhana is more like discipline.
Sadhana is more like your energy practices, awakening of energy in various forms. Ultimately, it's a discipline.
Yes.
Outer way, in outer way, some practices, breathing practice, meditation, mantra japa, or service at outer way. In deep inner world, it's a shifting of the energy from lower center to higher center.
Shodhana would be more like introspection.
Okay, what is Shodhana? Sadhana is a journey from Tamoguna, Rajoguna to Sattoguna, journey. From Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Atma, Sahasra, journey, vibrations, spiritual journey. Okay. It involves, sadhana involves karma yoga, bhakti yoga, upasana, all those things. Shodhana is about jnana. Who am I? Okay, so I'll give you an example. One woman goes to marriage wearing a necklace. She forgets that she's wearing a necklace. She thinks that necklace is lost. She searches everywhere in the house. Where is my necklace? Where is my necklace? Then somebody comes and points out, your necklace in your neck. Understand? Searching everywhere in the house is sadhana. Pointing to the neck and saying, this is where necklace is called shodhana. You can directly go to Atma. Okay? But what happens, our mind still gets drawn to the lower level of domain of frequencies because of our samskara, vasana and karma. So some amount of purification. Some purification is required. So basically sadhana means purification of ego. Ego is tamasic or rajasic or sattvic. You call it lower self. Okay. Shodhana is going to directly to your higher self. Who am I? For a person who has done sadhana in past life, simple shodhana is sufficient. Who am I? He has already completed. For example, Ramana Maharshi just inquires who am I and he is enlightened.
So he just continues further in the journey.
There's no journey. Who am I is not a journey. I'm already that. But what happens? Our mind pulls us down. Mind is the ego, self, lower self. It pulls us down. Right? So now the question is, both should happen parallelly. Sadhana and Shodhana should happen parallelly. Most of the people, when they start their spiritual journey, they don't even know that I am the Atma, I am Brahman, I am God. They start with the spiritual practices, yoga, meditation, thinking that their life will improve. Okay. Finally, due to the grace, they'll come to a realized master and they get a teaching of you are already that. But unconsciously, they keep on doing sadhana. But somebody who has come to a realized master, they can do sadhana and shodhana simultaneously, parallelly. Both can go hand in hand.
So once you realize who you are, then there's no need of sadhana.
See, once you realize who you are, what happens? The mind, its ultimately realization happens in the mind. But mind, because of your impressions, it will fall down. So you'll not be. stable in that.
Your karma will.
your vasana and samskara, impressions will pull you down. So that's why, so there's some amount of purification required. That purification is called purity of the heart, I'll call. And jnana is clarity of the intellect. They have to go hand in hand. Did I answer your question?
Yes.
So the energy path where journey is involved is called Shakti Darshana. It's also called yoga, Kriya Yoga, Kundalini Yoga. All those fall into that category. Your progressively vasanas, impressions are purified, mind gets purified. Okay, then mind is ready to accept the reality. I'm God. Whereas Shodhana means directly going, who am I? Enquiry. Nisargadatta Maharaj way, Ramana Maharshi's way, who am I?
So the saying Tattvamasi is that I am that.
Yeah. Tattvamasi is I am that. Okay. So the question is, Shodhana or spiritual search, will it happen only after you meet a realized master? It's true. Because until that point of time, you think like I am a human being. Right? In the society, when you interact, you always think that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am limited individual. Only when you meet a realized master, he will tell, no, you're not. You are something beyond. So then he says, find out who you are. So real Shodhana or search starts consciously when you meet a realized master. Before that realized master, the sadhana is there, it's unconscious. I don't know what I'm trying to get. I am feeling I am doing something, I want to improve myself. By doing a little bit more breathing practice, I'll improve myself. Like that, it's unconsciously you're searching. Conscious search starts after you meet the master, when you get an introduction to self-enquiry. In a proper path. Till that point, it's unconscious search.
This was exactly what I was talking about. Right now,
yeah.
It's just grappling around.
You're grappling around until you meet a realized master.
The question now is, I've come across a term, Turiya.
Turiya.
What is Turiya?
Okay, I'll explain. So the next question,